like not getting a fucking move on. I mean, like, literally, your Lecky car is all about torque. It's all torque, no trousers. Shut up. You have a fucking duty to pull away from the line quick as fuck. It's all you're good for. I mean, because you'll probably conk out or burn, set on fire out 2 miles down the road, but you'll get there pretty quick. Well, unless you're the vast majority of EVs on the road, which are just shit. No one wants your fucking EVs, mate. All these government mandates forcing fucking car manufacturers to sell a certain percentage of EVs per ICE vehicles just messes things up. Just cocks up the world. What I want to know is, where does all this extra cash go for all this eco stuff that you pay extra for? Does it go into subsidies so people can, you can fucking suck a dick? Does it go into subsidies so we can all punch a BMW driver? Because it feels like it just goes in the back pocket of someone. Nonsense. I mean, is it going towards like giant carbon filters being erected? Does it go into new power plants being built? Like nuclear fusion? Or, no, not fusion, it's fission, isn't it? It's fission. We're going fission. We can't really do fusion yet. Well, we can do fusion, but it's not as cost effective. It seems like clean air zones, because, you know, air notoriously doesn't stay fucking still. Who knows? Although what we do know is electric bikes are on their arse, unless you're looking at little scoots or ones put out by companies too big to fucking fail. Although they say that, and there's quite a few companies that are been on their arse, you know, more than once. I mean, I don't even understand how to turn over a new leaf. What do I fucking know? Doggy, hi, the little pooping doggy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Doggy. Do you think all the eco people love my bike? I will be interested in, actually, to see. I don't know if that was a sentence, but we'll go with it. We'll run with it. When Trump was asked what he would do when he became president, I think this was a while ago, and his answer was drill, baby, drill. So it'd be nice to see how that all pans out, because I'm pretty sure that's what... Didn't Bojo try and do that? Like a load of fucking gas and fracking and stuff like that, and it just got instantly told to fuck off, while they all jet off for meetings in countries that haven't made export of oil. Azerbaijan. It boggles the mind, really, how, like, all politicians, it's fucking blatant, isn't it? They just do it in front of your face and expect you to just fucking suck it up and do as you're told. All these multi-billionaires making you scrub out your fucking gem jars while they jet around the world. And it's industry that, it's like, are the biggest polluters, not cars on the road. Like personal vehicles and houses and stuff like that. And yet, the one getting fucking told you can't have certain types of boilers or whatever, and it's a world gone mad. I mean, oil it's a finite resource. So eventually everything has to move towards a more electric, or, you know, if another power source is found. I mean, I know because they can replace, was it like synthetic fuels, but obviously that costs energy to make. So it's not like a one-for-one. Like the amount of, like, the same volume of fuel as in a battery is much more energy efficient, if that makes any sense. There's more. I can't remember how it's. Yeah, I can't remember how it was phrased, but because basically you need to generate electricity and then move it and then stick it in the battery, as opposed to the fuel itself being the fuel. I'm so clever. So it'll run out eventually. I mean, we were supposed to have run out quite a while ago. I'm guessing there's like a fucking oil baron like the De Beers company that just keeps, that's got a massive fucking stock of it, and nobody knows. Just keep go, oh look, we found a new one. See, I don't think the problem is energy production. Once people get this fucking weird thing about nuclear power out with their head, then we can have quite a lot of it, quite a lot of energy. I think it's just energy storage, that's the issue, or perhaps motor efficiency. Considering that we haven't moved on from steam generators. I mean, that's more or less the go-to, isn't it? It's used in like burning stuff to warm water, to use steam to spin a generator around. Because I don't get it, right? Because that leaf in front of me. Oh, maybe you've got to turn them over. That's what someone said. Turn over a Nissan. a flippin' fucking Nissan Leaf. Make me feel better. I mean, I don't know how much they cost, but I'm pretty sure you could you could probably buy a better car, like that's either faster and, I mean, obviously it will pollute, but if it's a newish car, it's not going to be anywhere near as bad as like an old one, and you'd probably save money in the long run. The more electric cars on the road, the more, or the higher the likelihood that they'll bring in this pay per mile shit, because they can't get the tax, the fuel tax anymore. Even though I'm pretty sure you have to pay tax on electricity. I mean, let's face it, if they were that bothered about things like net zero and power generation, like every single like council house would have like solar panels. I know they did like a solar panel thing, like subsidized a while ago, but you'd think they'd be pumping money into that. Get as many solar paneled roofs all over the like country plugged into the dreadlocks. I can see him. You've tucked them away, but I can smell them as well. Disgusting. What was I saying before I got distracted by dreadlock? Oh yeah, solar panels. They should be fucking everywhere. They should be on every single building ever, without exception. But instead, no. You've got to pay an extra 10 quid to go into London to go to work because your car's too old. I think they automatically, for that ULEZ thing, they automatically flag your car up if it's over a certain age. You just get fucked. Right? Even though you can like get a test, pay for a test and have it compliant, but it's still not free, is it? You don't get like a ULEZ compliant car isn't free to enter. It's cheaper to enter. It's fucking ridiculous, mate. I think it's because a lot of people moved out of London, didn't they, ages ago. I mean, that's how like Essex and stuff like that became less of a shithole, because people were like buying a house and then commuting in because it was cheaper to do that than it was to live in London itself. So I know I've had friends in the past that have worked in London, but they'd get like 2-hour trains in and out, like 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours back, and it was still more cost effective than like a small flat. Mental. I don't even know how that works. Don't even know, because you get paid more in London, don't you? You get like the London, because the cost of living thing for working in London, so you get paid more because everything's more expensive. Because I've seen a lot of like the benefits and stuff that people can claim, and it's thousands of pounds. Like people that don't work claiming thousands a fucking month. Unbelievable. Not why they just don't fucking force them, evict them from the Lun of Don. The Don of Londinium. Get him out. Get him out! Oh no, actually saying that, because then that means... Oh god, imagine if poor people moved next to me. What? Not a chance, mate. Keep them in London. Keep them away. I don't want poor people next to me. Although, I am quite poor myself. So, the chances are they'll be poorer than me, and I could feel better about my life. I have seen stories where, you know, migrants will come over, the illegal, the naughty kind, will come over, they'll be offered a perfectly good house somewhere in the country, they'll refuse because they want to be in London, and then when they're given a smaller place, even though that's probably, I mean, I've seen like 1-bedroom flats and stuff like that be thousands a month, and then they'll complain that they've been like moved into somewhere small. Unfucking real, isn't it? It's unreal. Oh, I've gone very right wing. Gone right, get him out! Get him out! Who exactly? I don't fucking know. You dingy bastards, get out! Talking about extremist right wing. I've been joking, obviously. I've been watching the fallout of Trump winning by a massive landslide. Who could have fucking guessed that? I'll be honest with you, as soon as he dodged that bullet, I thought, oh, he's just showing. There's no way he's not getting in now. He's a fucking hero now, isn't he? War hero. But the absolute fallout has been mental to watch. Like on both sides, by the way. The absolute fucking glee in some people's, like, you know, videos and stuff like that, and do you know what I mean? Where, like, because their guy won, and then the absolute meltdowns on the left. Like that some woman saying that she was going to wake up a slave, which is weird. One, because Trump doesn't take power until January, so you know she's still got a month left. But it's the problem is they've been absolutely shitting on Trump in the media for so long that all the diehard, lefties, they, consider the man the devil incarnate. I mean, he's already done 4 years in office, and the world didn't implode. There was less war then than there was when he left. I mean, that could also be relative coincidence. Although there's already been some de-escalation of some global conflicts with Trump winning the election. So I think that's because he's a fucking loose cannon, literally, isn't he? He's not gonna. He can't. You could easily say Biden was a puppet. I could believe that because the guy could barely fucking walk in a straight line. But I wouldn't suspect Trump of being of being someone's stooge. So people might back off just to avoid him hitting his red button.